lads, it's Tom here and welcome to the recap of the transfer deadline day from a Liverpool perspective, and also we will look at other deals. But first I want to say that even though Liverpool didn't officially get the Fabio Carvalho deal over the line, that doesn't mean that Liverpool are not going to sign him on a pre-contract agreement, because his contract runs out at the end of the season and Liverpool have a good relationship with Fulham. We in the end managed to loan out Neco Williams to Fulham, and that was the deal that ultimately resulted in this deal collapsing. So Fabio Carvalho to Liverpool, the agreement was in place for a total fee of around 10 million euros, which is around 8 million pounds. But Fulham also wanted Carvalho to stay until the end of the season. So basically, even if we sign him in the summer, he would have played at Fulham until the summer anyway, even if we officially announced it that we are signing him, because Fulham wasn't budging from that. Fulham desperately wanted Fabio Carvalho to stay until the end of the season to help them gain promotion back to the Premier League, because that essentially means 120 million into the Fulham coffers. And because Fulham also wanted Neco Williams on loan, even though many Liverpool fans are complaining about this deal, that we are a little bit short, we don't have a proper backup for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yes, that's true, but Neco Williams desperately needs game time. He has been struggling to get regular playing time at Liverpool just because Trent Alexander-Arnold is so good and he's playing pretty much every game. Let's hope he doesn't get injured. But Neco Williams has more appearances for the Wales national team than he has for Liverpool. So him going to Fulham and playing week in, week out, maybe twice every week, does his career the world of good, and that should be the main priority for Liverpool fans as well. So Neco Williams can progress and get to the next level. And because transfer deadline day in the English Football League, so in the Championship and the two leagues below, you have to submit paperwork until midnight. In the Premier League there is a 2-hour buffer after that, so if you signal your intent that you are about to sign a player, you have 2 hours after midnight, after transfer deadline day officially shot and ends. You have still 2 hours to submit paperwork, to complete the paperwork, so everything is official and signed, sealed and delivered. But because there is no such rule in the English Football League, so lower down in the Championship, and the Neco Williams loan deal held up the process of getting this Fabio Carvalho deal over the line, Liverpool ultimately missed out on signing Fabio Carvalho on deadline day yesterday, which I was a little bit upset about. Ian Doyle, who is a journalist, explained that Liverpool's move for Fabio Carvalho is off. They couldn't agree a deal over the loan back to Fulham, and the English Football League don't do deal sheets, and it wasn't done by 11 p.m. And that's that. So that's English time, 11 p.m. That's midnight in European time. And Paul Joyce actually said that Liverpool did agree a fee with Carvalho, and in a theory Liverpool could do the same, agree a fee with Fulham, which we already have done that. Now we need to negotiate with Fabio Carvalho and his representatives on a pre-contract agreement. Fulham is not the problem anymore. Fulham wants just the same amount of money, 8 million pounds, and Liverpool already agreed to pay that. Sorry, I'm stuttering so much, but I'm so excited to be back home. Yesterday I had a mini break holiday, just a one-day holiday. I met up with two of my friends. We played football together, we played FIFA, it was a lot of fun. And Paul Joyce gave us hope that Liverpool, even though we did not complete the deal, if all parties agree, there can still be a pre-arrangement for the player to move to Liverpool in July. There is no immediate time pressure for that agreement to be reached. We have plenty of time to negotiate with Fabio Carvalho and his representatives. So I'm pretty convinced that Fabio Carvalho will be a Liverpool player, because many different various sources claimed that Fabio Carvalho also wants to play for Liverpool. He also wants to play for Jurgen Klopp, because Fabio Carvalho sees Liverpool as a top club, and he sees us as a club who can play regularly young players. We are playing Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones and other youngsters regularly, and Trent Alexander-Arnold also broke through playing for Liverpool. as well. So Fabio Carvalho would have a great opportunity to play in the Liverpool first team in the next few years, and I think we should look at the long term and we shouldn't be too upset about this deal falling through, even though I'm a little bit still frustrated because I don't really understand how Liverpool, who are such a well-run club, why are we leaving these kind of deals until the last second of transfer deadline day? We have the whole month to get this deal done, and we sit on our hands for like 30 days, and on the last day of transfer deadline day we are desperately trying to get everything done in a short space of time. That's not how usually Liverpool do business, and that's why I don't really understand why we did that. David Lynch also said that Liverpool are hoping to reach an agreement to sign Fabio Carvalho when his contract expires in the summer. Fulham will be due compensation for developing the player, but if the two clubs can agree a fee, they can avoid going through a tribunal process. I think the fee has already been agreed, 8 million. I don't understand why Liverpool should now pull back that offer. If they want Fabio Carvalho, then they should pay the 8 million. And even Fabrizio Romano tweeted that the fact that Neco Williams joins Fulham on loan from Liverpool until the end of the season, it's definitely a good sign to complete the Fabio Carvalho deal in the coming months. And Liverpool will be very keen to strike a pre-contract agreement with Carvalho, and I think we have a good chance. Because Fabio Carvalho even had a medical in London with the Liverpool doctors before a failure to complete paperwork derailed the proposed move. Fabio Carvalho must have been first over the moon that he's signing for Liverpool and then crashing back down to earth because the deal has fallen through, which is very unlucky. But I think this will be hardly considered a disaster, regardless of us given the acquisition of Luis Diaz, and also many Liverpool fans already were resigned to a quiet transfer window, and then it livened up in the last few days. And Carvalho would have been the icing on the cake, definitely. And Carvalho is very keen to move to Liverpool, so I don't see really a reason why Liverpool aren't going to complete this deal in the coming weeks or months. Fabrizio Romano also tweeted today that Liverpool are confident to find a solution with Fulham for the Fabio Carvalho deal to be completed in June. Best way to avoid tribunal and proceed with same conditions in the summer. The medical was done yesterday already. Carvalho and his agents are very keen on this solution as well. So the player himself is very interested in a move, and so Liverpool should get this done in the coming months, and we will have possibly an official announcement, maybe even before the summer transfer window opens. And also Liverpool loaned out Nathaniel Phillips to Bournemouth as well. I don't understand why Newcastle United didn't buy him. He was available for pretty much the same price as Dan Burn, and he's a better player than the Brighton defender. And instead, Newcastle bought the Brighton centre-back, which is not really a massive upgrade for them. Nat Phillips would have been a fantastic signing for Newcastle. And this is what Nat Phillips told the Bournemouth website when he signed. I would have to say that I have improved huge amounts in the time that I've been working underneath Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. And Jurgen Klopp is a great coach and manager. Off the field, he's a great person to have behind you. I'm very fortunate to have benefited from that relationship with him. And one of the biggest shocks of the transfer window was Dele Alli going to Everton, and also Tanguy Ndombele going on loan to Lyon. But I was also shocked that Wolfsburg, a Champions League club at the start of the season, sold their best striker, Wout Weghorst, to Burnley for a measly 14 million. And Wout Weghorst is a very big Liverpool fan. When he signed for Wolfsburg, I read an interview where he said that his dream is to play for Liverpool, and he's a huge Liverpool fan. Of course, he's not quite good enough to play for Liverpool, in my opinion, but at least it will be good to see him in the Premier League. And also Aubameyang, in the end, cancelling his contract, or agreeing with Arsenal to cancel his contract, and him going to Barcelona is a Big loss for Arsenal, I think, because they didn't sign a backup striker or a replacement striker for him, and also a big signing for Barcelona. Even though Adama Traore and Aubameyang, you know, they are not players who will instantly make Barcelona better, and also they need space. They would probably fare better in a counter-attacking team, which Barcelona are not. But maybe Xavi is trying to do different tactics and different things, and I'm really interested to see how Barcelona will do in the second half of the season. My girlfriend is a huge Barcelona fan, so we will be watching some of their games with interest for sure. And that's it for today's video. I'm really enjoying making videos for you guys. I really hope that you guys had a lot of fun on my channel during the last few days, but more content coming very soon. I'm later today recording a Liverpool career mode episode. It will be probably uploaded early tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, see you later.